Dear students, today we focus on two topics. The first one, definition of switchgear and what is that importance. And the second one is why do we need protection. Okay, first we focus on definition of the switchgear. A switchgear is a generic term which includes all the switching devices associated with power system protection. It also includes all devices associated with control, metering and regulating of electrical power systems. Assembly of such devices in a logical manner forms switchgear. In other words, system used for switching, controlling and protecting the electrical power circuits and different types of electrical equipment are known as switchgear. This is very basic definition of switchgear. Dear students, we are all familiar with low voltage switches and rewirable fuses in our home. The switch is used to manually open and close the electrical circuit in our home, and electrical fuse is used to protect our household electrical circuit from overcurrent and short circuit faults. In same way, every electrical circuit including high voltage electrical power systems needs switching and protective devices. But in high voltage and extra high voltage system, the switching and protective scheme becomes complicated one for high fault current interruption in safe and secured way. In addition to that, from commercial point of view, every electrical power system needs measuring, controlling and regulating arrangement. Collectively, the whole system is called switchgear and protection of power system. The electrical switchgear has been developing in various forms. Dear students, switchgear's protection plays a vital role in modern power system network. Right from generation through transmission to distribution end, the current interruption devices are called circuit breaker. The circuit breakers can be operated manually as when required, and it can also be operated automatically during overcurrent and short circuit or any other faults in the system by sensing the abnormality of system parameters. These power system parameters can be current, voltage, frequency, phase angle. The circuit breaker senses the faulty condition of the system through protection relays, and these relays are again actuated by the faulty signal normally comes from the current transformer or voltage transformer. The switchgear has to perform the function of carrying, making and breaking the normal load current like a switch, and it has to perform the function of clearing the fault in the power system. In addition to that, it also has the provision of metering and regulating the various parameters of electrical power systems. Thus, the switchgear includes circuit breaker, current transformer, voltage transformers, protection relays, measuring instruments, electrical switches, electrical fuses and miniature circuit breaker, lightning arresters or surge arresters, electrical isolators and other associated pieces of the equipment. Dear students, electrical switchgear is necessary at every switching point in the electrical power system. There are various voltage levels and hence various fault levels between the generating stations and load centers. Therefore, various types of switchgear assembly are required depending upon different voltage levels of the system. Besides the power system networks, electrical switchgears are also required in industrial work, industrial projects, domestic and commercial buildings. This is the total description about the switchgear. Now we focus on the second topic, why do we need protection? Dear students, electrical power systems operates at various voltage levels from 415 volts to 400 kV or even more. Electrical apparatus used may be enclosed or placed in open. All such equipment undergoes abnormalities in their lifetime due to various reasons. For example, a worn out of bearing may cause overloading of motor. A tree falling or touching an overhead line may cause a fault. A lightning strike can cause insulation failure. Pollution may result in degradation in performance of insulators, which may lead to breakdown. Under frequency or over frequency of a generator may result in mechanical damage to its turbine, requiring tripping of an alternator. Even otherwise, low frequency operation will reduce the life of a turbine and hence it should be avoided. It is necessary to avoid these abnormal operating regions for safety of the equipment. Even more important is safety of the human personnel, which may be enraged due to exposure to live parts under fault or abnormal operating conditions. Small current of the order of 50 milliamperes is sufficient to be fatal. Whenever human security is sacrificed or there exists possibility of equipment damage, it is necessary to isolate and de-energize the equipment. Designing electrical equipment from safety perspective is also crucial design issue which will not be addressed here. To conclude, every electrical equipment has to be mentioned to protect it and provide human safety under abnormal operating conditions. This job is assigned to electrical protection systems. It encompasses apparatus protection and system protection. Thank you.